I was just saying, if you wanted to eat the donuts, you should have bought them your damn self, fat son of a... Oh, what up? We back, man. Back on this judgment, man. Last time I was on here, this is throwback Yagami. You see the suit. You know what I'm saying? Before I got hit with the super cuts. I got the hairstyle. So last time I was on here, man, we interviewed Agabu. I think that might be his name. I don't know his name. We interviewed him. The dude from my last... Oh, okay. I can't go this way. Damn. Let's smash my face in. So we interviewed him. I can't believe I just ran through the door like that. We interviewed him, and he's saying he got framed. My old case. The reason I no longer work at this desk anymore. He said he got framed. He got the body thrown inside of his laundry truck. If y'all ain't see what I'm talking about, go watch the last episode. Let's get it.
Mafia Kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Can we not do this?
Whoa.
Either way, guess the Okubo case comes first.
Yeah, Okabu.
Pleading innocent, yeah?
Yeah,
that's the plan.
He didn't do it, homie.
What is your plan here? This isn't gonna be an easy win.
Well, I'm working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah? And what's that?
What should I focus on? Yeah, what evidence did we find? Apparent view of the hospital room where Ellie... See, they said the victim believed to have been suffocated. I think he died from them pills, man. Let's go with this. I don't even think this is it. Show him that. He gonna be like, bro, what is that?
Take a look at this. It's the hospital room the victim was staying in. This is the last place Waku-san was seen before he disappeared. At the time, the witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the door. But the cabinet here would have been blocking his face.
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
In other words, there's room to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to begin with. It might have just looked like there was somebody in there. Or maybe the killer set it up to look that way.
Uh-huh.
And how would that impact the trial?
Hey, let me get to it.
Well,
Hold on.
the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table. Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range. With that in mind, we could claim there's no proof that Okubo took Waku-san out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Not bad.
That could have been an old bag of sand.
What the hell's your problem?
Oh, who that?
Was that Shintani?
Shintani.
I think so.
Get back here!
Oh, whoa. Who that?
That bastard.
You on the ground look familiar, bro.
Eavesdropping on you.
I think I'm...
What the hell?
Oh, somebody eavesdropping.
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
And you shit yourself? I didn't hear it going off. You must shit yourself. That's a woman.
Wait up!
That's old girl. That look like Tawaniania. Oh, Lord. Singing. Yeah. It's like, he's good. You damn right. Yagi gang. Yagami gang. I see you with the 30 gold jacket. Dot.
Hold up!
I'm on your ass. You better run fast. I'm the blast from the past. Yeah. Left, right, middle. Ooh. Truck stick move, bitch. Get the hell out the way. She tryna hear what a nigga had to say. Had her ear on the window. Gonna have to let the chopper blow. Oh shit, tripping on the floor.
Hold up!
Jumping over the mother Dorothy bank. Oh shit. Catch me in traffic, literally. You gotta be kidding me. This bitch is running like she's a track star. I think that's the nurse that helps us out. Yeah, it's you. You can't hide that breath.
Help! Someone help me!
Who wanna get their ass whooped for? Yeah, that's her.
Terasawa-san?
Terasawa.
Let me go!
Get your ass whooped.
We got a groper out here?
Oh no,
Scum of the earth.
You got a killer out here. What's up? Ooh, no talking.
Not on my
Yagami.
watch, you son of a bitch!
Street Thug. They didn't even give you a name, nigga. Your name's Street Thug. Bill! 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 No, you talking, you get it. We got a dead nigga here. We got a nigga in this. Oh, shit. Okay. I need that bat, sir. I need that bat, sir. Need it now. Not now, but right now, nigga. Give me that shit. Hey, pickle, bitch. Back up, cause it's on. Nigga, whoa! No, nigga, come here, nigga. Oh, he did. He was a big talker, wasn't he? What? He like, what you play softball, nigga? Oh, damn! You take her stun gun, nigga? Get up out of here, homie. Tijuana lady go, I choose you. No, ho, you your man in jail. Remember, this is Akabu's girlfriend that works at the damn place, at the old people home or the hospital.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Real ones, real nigga ones. You know what I'm saying? What's that? You couldn't all teach your Wallakalikas run like that? Eavesdropping on me.
Did you really need to run away like that? I assume you came to see me.
Yeah, me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
Okay, but did you have to tase him?
He ain't my friend, first
Not that he didn't have it coming.
And don't worry, he got more coming in the future. He won't even see
Anyway,
it coming either.
I'm listening if you want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
Uh-huh. And everything you don't tell me will fall on the foot of in your ass.
You know the witness who last saw Waku-san? Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shonosan. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
Mm-hmm. They're using them drugs on them patients.
And this is him?
And they try to cover it up. Oh, I could whoop his ass. Look at his face. He already look like he's defeated. Pretty much you're one of a meal research.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him.
Mm-hmm.
But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
What's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow.
Okay.
And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
No,
Still,
he's lying.
why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony...
You'd be jobless.
None of you would testify?
You'd be jobless.
Maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides...
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Okay.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
Mm-hmm. Get her another one, bartender. She's talking. Oh, are we already in court? Okay, that's the doctor.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center.
Mm-hmm.
On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
All right, Jack ought to tell him to pick his head up. I want to see his ugly face.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50?
7:50.
You're sure?
Yes, the patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then, too.
You just look in windows on the way to the break room?
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
Okay.
And on the day of Waku-san's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Huh?
Yes,
And in that room, you saw Waku-san lying on the bed.
Huh?
yes.
Man, stop.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
I saw some legs, and wrinkled skin.
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
We on your ass.
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed. He was asleep, with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50.
Okay, hold on now.
No further questions.
I'm up next. Tag me in. Oh, let's go my witness. Yeah.
Yagami-sensei,
What?
why did you call her to the stand?
'Cause
She actually asked to testify.
only one to believe
Is that
you,
a problem?
dumbass.
Not really, no.
It's just she's my woman. I don't want her in this. Here's my chance for a comeback. Let's do this. Your Honor.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
That nigga bullshit, yeah or
And
nay?
what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise.
Oh, get him.
And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Ooh, you lost your job. Look at her. You fired, bitch.
Could I ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds.
Uh-huh.
However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
Get him.
I have evidence supporting Terasawa-san's testimony.
I got that. Let me hit him with the picture. Nigga, you saw a dresser, whole ass nigga.
Take a look at this, if you would.
And this is?
A fucking bed with a dress.
Well, it's an important piece of evidence, but the truly vital part is what I'm going to show you
shit,
next.
I'm fucking up. Okay. There is no song could have checked on Walker, and this proves it. Okay. Oh, the view. I'm stupid. This bed pillow is located left side of a mattress. Yeah. I figured out the same thing, though.
Please look at this.
Well, check this out, nigga. I had my pictures mixed up.
It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
And this evidence points to this fact. The culprit was hiding in the hospital room. The victim was already dead. Shono's testimony was a lie. The culprit is Shono, who claimed to be a witness. It was a lie. Yeah, it was a lie.
Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Nigga, I said
What
I
he
don't
saw
work there,
from the
bitch.
door
Can't fire
was
me.
likely nothing more than a bulge of sheets. He couldn't have been able to identify it specifically as Waku-san. So to claim as much in his testimony seems like quite an exaggeration, don't you think?
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it not?
No.
Who would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
A killer.
The staff nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway. There was actually one time a while back where we thought he was under the covers, only to find Waku-san eating in the break room a second later.
Get him.
And upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
Oh, she telling the
The
business.
witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution asserts that Shono-san's testimony is clear, that the victim was taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning.
Let's go.
They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san's body out in his laundry bin.
Nope. I was assumed to be the only person who can kill us. Okay.
But if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts, we have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's truck.
Tell him.
In other words, the defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt that Okubo-san is the killer, rendering the prosecution's central argument unsound. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination.
Now get his punk ass back up there. Ooh, we got to put the doctor on the stand. You know what I'm saying?
Shono-san,
Yes?
I'm on your ass, bitch. Let's see what the evidence is on. Okay.
I'll get right to the point. On the day of the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
Huh?
I saw Waku-san asleep in his bed,
You lying, bitch.
I think.
You think?
And did you get a clear look at his
Think I'm
face?
gonna put my foot in your ass?
I don't remember.
So it's possible that it could have
Now
been
this
someone
nigga got
other than
dementia.
Waku-san in that bed.
Now
Or
he got
maybe
dementia.
even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
Objection! The defense is leading the witness.
I'm not. I'm about to leave my foot in his ass. He keeps
Please
lying to me.
rephrase the question.
frame this. Okay.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on him?
I don't think I can, no.
Court adjourned! Or what does that mean?
Then the defense rests. But I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
Yeah, nigga. Checkmate, bitch. That's what I'm gonna tell him. Alright, follow right now, go in for the kill.
The
Go for
charges
kill.
against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect, assuming the crime took place within the stated time frame. However,
The
the
window's
defense has
open
proven
now.
without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client.
That means anybody can do it now.
I would suggest then that you withdraw the charges against my client.
Or we
With
run up
such
on your house.
inconclusive evidence, you'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
The prosecution does not consider the witness's testimony inconclusive. His memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes, but that doesn't change that he saw the victim.
He said he don't know.
So, your whole case is based on a fuzzy memory? This promising young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Shitani could
Shono
never.
is a bright and diligent researcher.
Shitani could never
After
do a
watching
case
his
like
own
me.
grandmother develop dementia, he vowed to create a drug that could cure the disease. After paying his own way through medical school, he went on to become the head researcher at the ADDC. Day after day, Dr. Shono visits his sick patients out of the kindness of his heart,
And I should give a fuck
leading to
because
his
of what?
valiant testimony here today.
I should give a fuck because of what?
If you want to know whether I trust this man, then my answer is a resounding yes.
In other words, because he's such a great researcher, his testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure is somehow overlooked? Is that the sum of it?
Yeah, gotcha.
Because from here, it sounds like you're putting your faith in Shono-san's title, not his testimony today.
The prosecution is not as easily swayed as you think. And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
He said he didn't do it. Oh, he's gonna bring up Okubo's record? Oh, this how we gonna do it? You gonna give him the black man treatment? Hold on.
6 years ago, the defendant broke his girlfriend's finger. The poor
Accident.
girl is still suffering from the effects.
It's from an accident.
And the cause? A minor, drunken disagreement.
My nigga
Now,
writing all
fast
that
forward
down.
to what occurred a few days prior to the crime. Waku-san, suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face.
He didn't punch him, he
Given the
said.
clearly violent nature of Okubo-san here, that alone would be motivation enough to murder the
Get in
poor
there.
old.
Yeah. Tell him. She said, you ain't talk about my man like that, bitch. You gonna say something, mute mouth?
Is something wrong, ma'am? Please remain seated while court is in session.
She's like, who's this other bitch he got? He broke her finger. Oh, she won't sit down. Okay. You messing up the case, Johnny.
Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person,
Ooh.
and he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
What's the incident?
My court will not stand for this commotion.
We commotioning up in here.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia, that it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Oh, come on.
Please leave this
We
courtroom
got this
at
in a
once.
bag, girl. Sit your ass down.
You're right that he may be hard to approach.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises.
Let me tell these niggas they right.
Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart.
Because he's your man. I know that.
And even through it all, he wanted me to keep this a secret. Not to tell anyone, not
Ain't
even his
no
lawyer
damn-
that we were dating.
Ain't no secret with me. I already knew. That hurts the case. You could be lying for your man.
Even though he knew he could have ended up in prison, making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is. But when the prosecution has already decided he's a criminal, how could he possibly be given a fair trial?
Guilty until proven innocent. Welcome to the Negro land. Where you going?
Her little outburst wasn't technically admissible, but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone. And in the end, Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty. But only a month after his release,
Killed her ass.
everything changed.
That's the same picture from the phone.
The same girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand.
I don't believe it. Okay, now we out of the flashback, y'all.
Hi.
What's up? He's like, you had a
Something
flashback,
wrong?
man? Yeah, I just had a
No,
flashback.
it's nothing, Vice Minister.
But
I haven't seen you in about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
You look familiar, but I can't quite place the name.
Oh, yeah?
I seem to recall you looking sharper.
Yeah, nigga, I went to
I'm a
Super Cut,
detective based in Kamurocho now. The name's Yagami.
Ah,
though. You don't
I
want no
remember
problem
now. You're the reason Terasawa-kun's no longer with us. Remember, Shono?
Hey, you remember Shono?
Okubo-san was unstoppable. If only my testimony had been better.
Man, shut up. You can't even look up.
Shono-san, right?
Does it matter? What brings you here anyway?
I'm investigating a murder, and I'll need your cooperation with it. Just like old times.
It's poppin'. It's getting good, y'all. I got my gummy bears.
Yes, I
Watching
see.
the movie.
Yes. Thank you.
Cause that's for damn sure ain't playing the game. The whole movie on
It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
on the game.
Do you know who he was calling?
Yo, mama.
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Mm-hmm. Why would Shintani call Shono?
Yes. However, it's unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san didn't leave a message.
I ain't going for that bullshit.
You have no idea what he wanted to talk about?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san, and sees no reason why he would be calling.
Oh, really?
Man, stop. You putting everything on this
Shono
dumb
and I
dude.
co-authored the research paper on AD9. We're quite well known, as it turns out. Sometimes complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into that category.
Have you heard of the mole murders taking place in Kamurocho, Dr. Kido? 3 Yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. It's a grisly business. Shintani was killed in the same way.
I've seen the news.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Huh? Look, just what are you implying?
Y'all doing eye
I believe
implants
we're
in
done
here?
here. There's nothing I can help you with.
Y'all doing eye implants?
Please stop! You can't!
Who are you?
Who that?
Detective Kuroiwa,
Oh,
Kamuro Police,
this
organized
dude
crime.
again. Get off my ass, man. Do my
One of
job.
your guests here has information related to the case I'm currently investigating. That would be you, Yagami.
Well, say my name, nigga. Beyonce, nigga.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
Oh my gosh.
The mole's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface.
Turn up.
A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo,
Freed his
and got an
ass?
acquittal. But 1 month later, he murdered his girlfriend Emi Terasawa with a kitchen knife
Hold on,
and
narrator.
burned the remains.
That's what they say, narrator. Hold on. Now, how the narrator just gonna jump to conclusion? Collusion. Okay.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
Oh, get it.
I'm Hoshino, an
Third-
attorney at Genda Law Office.
3rd degree black belt.
Officer, is this interview voluntary or...
It is.
Oh, oh shit.
It's your call, Yagami-san.
I'm out of here. Yeah.
I think I'll
outta
pass.
Here. Pass.
Excuse me?
Before I have to whoop that
You
nigga
have your
ass.
answer, sir.
Yeah.
You can go now.
You have your answer.
You can make this easier if you come now.
Bullets flow
Next
like
time,
Branson.
it won't be voluntary.
Your empty threats don't mean much to a
What
lawyer.
you saying, bro?
Can you take this elsewhere? I really must be...
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore, then. Your friend's nothing now.
Ooh.
Just come along quietly. I'll come back with a warrant if I have to.
I'd like to see you try.
Bitch.
Why do you suspect me anyway? I bet you don't even have a reason.
It's in your closet.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough! Get the hell out of my office.
Oh, man, shut up.
You'll regret this, Yagami.
Kuroiwa-san.
Who this? What's up, nigga? What you gonna do? Get your ass whooped up in here?
You two, out.
Man, shut up.
Before we go, can we speak to Shonosan for a sec? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Yeah.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it through your skull.
That's your little puppet,
Now,
ain't it?
please leave.
No, we
No
fine.
problem. We'll let you get back to work.
We can wait in the bathroom for his ass. He got a dookie one sometime. Eventually.
This is really getting out of hand, don't you think? I can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah,
Also, you
I
think
don't
I'm
know
a
what he's
witness.
talking about. But what I'm more interested in is how he even knew where to find me.
He's honest, bruh.
That's a good point. How would the police know we were here?
Beats me. For now, let's focus on Shono, though. It would be a waste coming here and not talking to him.
Agreed. Let's see if the receptionist can help us.
Man, come on now, man. She gonna hit us with that. I can't give you any information. So we're gonna go to the receptionist. That her with the big bubble. Hey, I need that nigga. What? I'm sorry, I'm running into stuff.
Can I help you?
Are you bound?
Actually, I've already been here. I was just with Director Kido, remember?
Oh, of course. Did you forget something?
Yeah, I forgot
sir?
to talk to this
Well,
nigga.
not exactly. I'd actually like to speak to Shono-san, the 89 researcher.
Yeah.
Where would I be able to find him?
Let me see. That should be the research wing. I believe he's in the protein abnormalities lab.
I don't.
Probably need a gold keycard to get in there, huh?
That's correct, sir.
Got one?
I should be able to lend you one with the director's approval, though.
Okay.
Just give me a moment to ask.
No, I already,
Could you tell me your name,
I already
sir?
talked to him.
Actually, never mind. Kido-san seemed pretty busy earlier. I'll try back later.
Are you sure, sir?
Good call. There's no chance Kido-san would let us in.
He lets you
At
in,
least
baby.
now we know where Shono is.
Okay, the
Yeah.
receptionist.
I wonder if there's a map around here somewhere.
It's on the wall, bruh. What's up? That ghost hit you? It's Shintani, wasn't he? That nigga's a bitch even when he's dead. All right, come on. Here we go, the map right here.
What the?
Okay, where's the research
Hey.
wing? Yeah. Hey.
What the?
Okay, research wing. Why am I what the? Everything. It makes me think I found
Suspicious. What the? Suspicious. Some kind of security gate, huh?
Okay.
The research wing must be just past there. This leads to the research wing.
The receptionist said he would be in the protein abnormalities lab, right?
On the game?
Huh. Well, I guess that's not on this map.
Well, no. Anything they gonna give some protein shakes on the map, bruh? Okay, stop investigating. Let's go.
Excuse me.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, ma'am?
Oh,
This
who's
is one of Shono-san's researchers. She was just about to return to the lab.
Oh, yeah.
Oh?
My name's Hashimoto.
Okay.
I can show you into Dr. Shono's lab if you'd like.
Hell yeah, y'all friendly. Oh, the gold card.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Great. We'll take you up on that.
This is set up, bro.
Wonderful. Hashimoto-san just happened to be passing through.
Thank you.
Stop.
Right this way.
This might be a setup, y'all. Might jump our ass, bro.
I really appreciate this,
Third degree,
Hashimoto-san.
third
I'm
degree
Yagami.
black belt, right?
And I'm Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. Thank you for doing this.
And I whoop anybody.
Oh, don't mention it.
I'll
I'm
whoop
glad
anybody.
to help a guest of Director Kido's. This place is so massive, you practically need a tour guide to get around. I hope you're okay with walking.
Oh, that's totally...
Been walking the whole game, ma'am. They didn't give me a car, a bike.
So, Hashimoto-san, What kind of work do you yourself do here?
I'm part of the team developing 89.
Okay.
Dr. Shono is the head of that team, but I'm pretty new around here.
Speaking of, what exactly does AD9 stand for?
Well, the AD comes from the name of the center.
Okay.
The Advanced Drug Development Center, ADDC. And it's the 9th drug our department's developed.
Oh, that was surprisingly easy.
What's the other? 8th ones. 8 of them. AD stands for ass don't belong here, but I'm gonna go ahead up in here since you letting us in here. That was easy. Got me looking at the map when she.
It'll be the first dementia-curing drug on the market, right? Seems like it's really getting fast-tracked because of that. But there's a lot riding on this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could finally cure Alzheimer's disease.
That's right. Do you know how many dementia patients there are in Japan alone?
A couple 100,000 at least. Maybe even in the millions?
Right. As of 2012, there were 4.62 million.
Damn.
That many?
By 2025, that number will increase to at least 7 million. Potentially up to 13 million, including at-risk patients. That's 1 in every 9 people.
Damn.
Yikes.
Got me scared.
However, as a nation, we're already at capacity in caring for these patients. In many cases, people over 60 are stuck looking after their dementia-struck parents in their own homes. Worldwide, it's estimated there will be 135 million patients by the year 2050. It's staggering.
I guess we better hurry up and get a move
In
on.
other words, AD9 could save the world. This could be a real miracle.
I gotta say, this is making me feel kind of bad about how we treated Kido-san back there.
Director
care
Kido
about
will
that.
go down in history if we achieve this.
A lot's changed in 3 years. The bastard's really made a name for himself.
Be nice.
Man, we'll fire his ass up. Man, shut your ass and go back to the office then, man. You wanted to work with me. I want you working with me. I want to work with you. Be nice. Nigga got me a caretaker with me.
Dr. Shono is right over there.
Aha, we in here, nigga.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
Dumbass co-worker let us in. He don't even know. Look at him. I'm gonna have to pop a bottle. Right up in front of him. What we got there? Huh? I hope it's a cure for an ass whooping, nigga, because you about to get one if you don't tell me what the hell I need to hear.
Shono-san.
Yeah.
Yagami-san?
Big dog. Big Yagami, nigga.
How did you get in here?
The door.
Hey, calm down. I just want to talk.
I can't do that. Kido-san doesn't know you're here. Does he?
Is there a problem?
No, it ain't one.
Ichinose-san.
I've never heard you raise your voice, Shono-san.
Aren't you the guy from the lobby?
Mm-hmm. It's him.
My name is Ichinose.
That's the minister.
I'm here from the Ministry of Health, offering political support to AD9's development.
Okay, Vice Minister of Health. Mr. Potato Head.
Kido-san called you vice minister.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Well, I'm going to have to tell you I'm not.
Pretty lofty for a vice minister. You can boss scientists around, but I'm not biting.
Yeah, I don't work here, bruh.
So I see.
I don't think I can fire these bullets at your ass.
Shono-san, please. I just need a few minutes to talk. We'll leave right after we're done, promise.
I already told you I can't. Not without Kido-san here.
Well, this is
I
your
need
puppet.
you to tell me, why did Shintani call you?
You need his hand in your ass?
Shintani? I've never heard that name in my life.
Oh.
This is important, Shono.
Told you.
You have to have some idea.
Please, I don't.
You the fall guy, bruh.
Now get out of here.
They got a
I'm
game.
calling Director Kido.
They got a game after you. It's
Do
called
what
Fall
you
Guys.
want. Just let me ask you one thing first.
Okay, are you scared of there's a lot of money behind it, and you know about the murders in Kamurocho. Oh man, what do I want to know? Are you scared of the director? Of course he is. There's a lot of money behind it, and let's just ask what we know about the murders. Damn it, I don't know what I should ask them.
After Shintani was murdered, the killer gouged out both of his eyes. 3 other near-identical murders have taken place in Kamurocho recently. Are you aware of that, Shono-san?
Huh? You watching this?
Of course I am.
Damn it.
It's all over the news.
And you still have no idea why Shintani called you? Nothing at all?
No, I don't. Now please let me get back to
up.
work.
What the? What are you doing here?
Kido-san.
I believe I told you to leave. What about that didn't you understand?
I wanted to ask about Shintani's call.
About which I already said Shono doesn't know anything.
He don't.
And I needed to hear that from him, not you.
Enough. Call security.
We were just leaving.
Remember? No, we fighting.
Come on, Hoshino-kun.
I'll be filing a complaint with the Bar Association.
Well, good
under
job.
the minister's name.
Well, I don't work there, nigga.
Minister
So I don't give a fuck.
of Health?
That's right. Minister Kazami expects great things from
Kazami.
89, and he won't tolerate distractions from your ilk.
I don't give a fuck. Let's go. He's like, he don't give a fuck. No, I don't.
I feel like we came up empty-handed.
We did. I asked the wrong question.
Why would Shintani-sensei have called Shono-san? Yagami-san?
He didn't call him, man.
That wasn't the first time I've heard about Minister Kazami.
Huh?
When was it, though?
You said you play Yakuza?
Who was talking to me about the Ministry of Health?
Oh, we already know who was talking to Minister of Health. It was, I don't even know who my Fuyu is, bruh. We just gonna keep going through
It
them.
must have been Ayabe, when we were drinking over at Tender. I definitely remember him mentioning Minister Kazami. We were talking about how the Kyorei clan ended up in Kamurocho.
Okay, I was drunk.
Apparently, they're being used as muscle for a construction company called the Kajihira Group. A while back, Chairman Kajihira himself was going around, laying the political groundwork for a Tokyo revamp project. And one of the people he met with was Naohisa Kazami from the Ministry of Health.
Huh.
You'd think he'd go to the Ministry of Land, though. His project has nothing to do with health. What would he gain from meeting Kazami?
That's true. Do you think it has to do with our case somehow?
I don't know, Miss Gun's name won't stop coming out. Is it just a coincidence or something more?
I don't know. Depends on what the two of them were talking about.
In that case, maybe our Kajihira expert can help us out with that.
Who?
Who that?
Sugiura-san.
Oh,
He
yeah.
used to work for them, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay. I'm gonna hit him up on the Nokia.
So, you want to know how Kajihira and Kazami are connected?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any way you can find that out?
Not really sure, but I'll give it a shot.
Well, make yourself
Thanks.
useful, nigga.
You're still at the ADDC, yeah? Just give me some time. I'll call you if I find anything.
For sure. For sure.
Oh, Yagami-san.
Sad.
I'm gonna head back to the office. I just got an email from Saori-san.
What's she say?
Apparently, a journalist named Hattori barged into the office. Says he wants to interview you.
Me?
It sounds like he's looking into Shintani-sensei's murder, too. Anyway, I'll go ahead and drive him off.
Yeah, man, get him out of there.
You'll be Genda Sensei's ace attorney before you know it.
Nah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Honestly.
Why?
Too much responsibility for a guy my age, you know?
Yeah, man.
I think I make a much better sidekick for now.
On the gang.
Okay. But when that gets old?
I don't know that it will. Being a professional sidekick for the rest of my life sounds okay to me.
Sound like you limiting yourself.
I'll see you later.
Sir. Okay. Guess I'll be on standby till Sakurai gets in touch with me. Okay, y'all. So y'all see, let's see what it is, man. That dude is a puppet. Shintani did not call him. He probably called either Ministry, called somebody else. Y'all see what's happening, man. I think they testing it on these old people, wanting to hide the death. And we gotta see what they gotta do with these eye gouging murders. This is something. But we out here. All right, holla.